Hello everyone. In this video, you will learn about explicit and implicit implementation of interface in C#. I hope all of you have seen our previous video on interface. Now you have an idea how to write an interface. So first, I'll write an interface. I'll name it as iOrder, and here I'll declare a member, and now I'll take one class, name it as product manager, and it is going to inherit from this iOrder. So it's already showing red line. Click on show potential fixes and click on implement interface. So interface will be implemented. Here I'll just write a message to the console that delete item. So in the main program, we'll create an object for inherited class and we'll invoke the method delete. So first I have defined an interface, and then I am inheriting that interface to the class product manager, and in the main program creating an object for product manager and then invoking the method delete. When I run this, what should happen? Delete items should get printed. Let's run this. So delete items has got printed. Interface implementation, what we have done here, it is called implicit interface. To understand the difference between implicit and explicit interface, I'll just comment this, and you are getting an error here. So hover on this and click on show potential fixes and then click implement all members explicitly. So what happened here? When I explicitly implement all the members of interface, what changes you can observe? Implicit interface members are public, whereas you cannot use access modifier while you are implementing explicit interface. And if you observe here, the member got implemented, but it is prefixed with interface name. Here we are not prefixing anything interface name because it is public. So when you are using explicit interface, all the members are implemented privately. That means they are not exposed to the inherited class. Now I'll delete this exception and here write the same message. Now let's go to main program. So in the main program, it is throwing an error. That error is telling no accessible extension. Whenever you implement interface members explicitly, you cannot access it with class object. You have to access that using interface object. So what changes we have to make here? We have to create an interface instance. We all know we cannot create an interface instance, so we have to make use of class object and assign it to interface reference. iOrder is equal to, give the class name here iOrder, give the interface name here iOrder, and explicitly cast it product manager. So now by making use of this reference, I can invoke the method delete. So it is showing an error. I think that is a spelling mistake. So we'll just give here delete, and we have to check in the interface. So in interface also I have missed E. So now it is not showing an error. Now let's run this. We are getting delete items. So when exactly we make use of this explicit interface? I'll declare one more interface, public interface. I'll name it as iCart. This iCart is also going to have member with the same name. These two interfaces are having same method name. Now I'll just comment this explicit interface, so implement interface. So I'm just using implicit interface. Now I'll just call this with the class object, so product manager dot delete method. So what happens when we do this? We are not sure which method it is picking, invoking and implementing. When I try to invoke that method with class object, it is not showing any error, and when I run this, I'll get the same output. It doesn't make any sense, right? I'm having the same method name, but I need to implement it with different logic. So let us say I'll take this. So it is showing an error. That is, you can see here type product manager already defines a member called delete with same parameter types. Member delete cannot access instant data and can be marked as static. That means it is telling already there is a method implemented, then why you are implementing it second time? In this situation, we go for explicit interface. So how in explicit implementation is done? It will not be having this access modifier. Instead, it will be having an interface name with dot and then method name. So what I'll do here is, I'll just comment these two, hover here and show potential fixes implement all members explicitly. That means this syntax will be automatically written. You just need to change the logic here. I'll do the same thing here. So you can observe there is no access modifier and method is prefixed with interface name. Now when I implement method here, I'll just write so delete order, and here I'll write delete cart items. As we know, explicitly implemented interfaces cannot be accessed by using class object. So now we have to create an instance of interface. So I order is equal to, I'll make use of interface name. I'm just typecasting this class object to interface product manager. And same way iCart equals, I'll copy this, and instead of iOrder, I'll just change it as iCart. Now I'll make use of these references iOrder.delete to invoke the methods and iCart.delete. So here now .NET knows which method to invoke. That is because we are prefixing them with interface name. So it goes to the interface and invokes the respective methods. So now let us run and check what happens. You can see we are getting both the messages, that is delete order and delete cart item. So I hope now you understood what is the difference between implicit and explicit interface. So one thing to note here is, in our previous video, we have implemented implicit interface and made use of class object to invoke the method. When you are writing codes at application level, you need to use instance of the interface. We know that is not possible, but you can do typecasting and make use of that. So be it a implicit implementation or explicit implementation, it is good practice to create an instance of the interface through object reference and then invoke methods. So now all of you are able to list out the differences between explicit and implicit implementation of interface. So first difference is implicit interface members are publicly implemented, whereas explicit interface members are privately implemented. Interface is implemented explicitly, we can only access it by using interface instance. Whereas if interface is implemented implicitly, we can access by both using interface instance as well as object instance. Thanks for watching.